Americans are feeling the pinch of soaring inflation.
Consumer prices jumping 9.1%.
America's retirement crisis.
I guess plan B would be to keep working.
70 to 75, I have you working part-time.
Holy sh**. As we age, the prospect of retirement becomes more and more appealing. The idea of, leaving behind the daily grind and having the freedom to pursue our passions becomes very appealing. I'm like many people in their 50s thinking about retirement. I fantasize about all the things I'm gonna do when I don't have to work. Like make more YouTube videos. Like many Americans, I've been saving, but I did take a bit of a black eye during the last recession, and now the current administration is screwing it up for me again. What? Watching your savings dwindle is a bit unnerving.
But one thing is certain. That is that the economy and stock market is making no sense at all and is screwed for the foreseeable future.
How many of you are feeling this way? Can't be just me. Feel free to express yourself in the comments below. With rising inflation and the increasing cost of medical care, many older Americans are feeling the squeeze.
I will begin with one overarching message. We at the Fed understand the hardship that high inflation is causing.
So as I see it, I may have to work a bit longer. And I'm going to have to start taking better care of myself. Great, I get to work longer and eat tofu. Now, I'm no financial wizard, but I'm not trusting the stock market these days.
The negative, or in some cases zero, growth in corporate earnings is making a global recession increasingly more likely. Even JP Morgan recently warned that the market can even fall further another 20% from the current levels.
So, real estate investing, that might be a better option. I know I've been kicking it around.
Real estate is weird because, unlike these other non-productive assets, it does produce income without needing to be sold. And it does this through rent.
Now, I've never wanted to be a landlord, especially after COVID, when the government just let people not pay rent. If you own a property and you have a mortgage on it, you need that rent to pay the mortgage. And they didn't give the landlords a reprieve. I'm thinking short-term rentals, less risky, way less risky. VRBO, Airbnb. Plus, I might put it in a place that it's fun to go, so I can use it. So what's on your mind? What's bothering you these days about retirement? What are some of your concerns? Inquiring minds want to know. They say that you need 10 times your annual income in a retirement account for it to last long enough. So if you're making $100,000 a year, you need $1 million. But I guess it all depends on how long you live and how healthy you are. Those medical bills, they will kill you. So, how many of you are on target to hit your retirement goals? I've read that most people aren't. So, if you're not, don't feel so bad.
Simply put, we're not saving enough to retire. We're putting too little money away. And the retirement game has changed. Rock bottom interest rates have made it impossible to live off of a fixed income generated by conservative investments, as past generations did.
According to a recent survey, a majority of Americans have not saved enough for retirement. As a matter of fact, 40% of the people surveyed said they had less than $10,000 saved for their golden years. So, what can be done to address this issue?
Society is having to adapt to this new reality. The companies that realize that age is just a number could reap the biggest rewards. In 2019, 1 in 11 people globally were aged 65 and older. By 2050, it'll be 1 in 6.
The nonprofit watchdog truthinaccounting.org calculates that Social Security is underfunded by $41.2 trillion. Even current projections from the U.S. government itself calculate that Social Security will be unable to pay scheduled benefits in full and on time starting just in 2034.
With Social Security benefits not enough to cover basic expenses, many people will be forced to continue working.
And while we should celebrate living longer, we also have to accept that means working longer too.
It may be necessary to consider other sources of income, like a part-time job or starting a small business. So, is retirement dead? I do think that just the way things are now, people will work longer and they may even work part-time in retirement to supplement their income. I mean, we do also have a labor shortage. You know, young people today, they're all sitting in their parents' basements playing video games, living off the government. For many people, the prospect of working longer has become necessary. So let it rip. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy some of this weather that does not require me to put socks on. And if you're interested in visiting Florida, maybe for a little vacation, I've got a nice video right here that you should watch that'll help you save some money on your hotel stay. Maybe check that one out. I'm Lisa.Ammons. Thanks for stopping by. Come on, let's walk down here. Let's walk down the boardwalk. Yeah, keep going.